Morning everyone, here we are. No blushes, just a good old pet pairing video. Grabbing my Glow Lust from Auric. Nope, still have not received my order. I don't know, I think pet is going for like a 100% success fail rate when it comes to, shipping shit to me. It's like at this point we're standing at 100% fail rate, okay? I don't know how they pull it off. I think if they tried they wouldn't pull it off, it's so bad. You can bet my review video is once again going to start with a 5-minute rant on her non-existent express shipping. It's been almost, like the end of this week, you guys, will be almost 2 weeks since I ordered. Even if I would get the product tomorrow or the day after, we are talking about a service that is not even remotely express, okay? And although technically I didn't pay for the actual express shipping, I paid for it royally in product. I think I would have gotten another refund by now, grabbing my Bendy Avocado Concealer from First Aid Beauty. I just don't know how she pulls it off. And I know she can do express shipping because I'm in the Pat McGrath Mothership Palettes group on Facebook, and I saw people the Monday after the release already starting to get their products. No one was complaining about shipping, so I was like, oh, maybe she's gotten her shit together and maybe finally I am actually going to get the express shipping that I used to get years ago. Because let me tell you, when I first started ordering from Pat, shipping express was no problemo for her. I would order on Friday, shit would be shipped almost immediately, and by the Tuesday after it would be in my hands. Those days are long gone. So I know she can do express shipping within the US, and apparently not even always within the US, because I know Kat from Rented Fashion was in my comments a few days ago and she said that she still had not received her package. And let me tell you, she must be really pissed, because I know that she has ordered the absolute whole collection, like absolutely everything. So she has paid royally for her order and still she did not get her order immediately. On a more positive note, the sun has finally made an appearance to the Netherlands, not only the sun, but the summer. So I'm going to bust out my summer foundation, which is my Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation in the shade 2N. This is slightly deeper than my skin tone in the winter, which is why I don't really use it in the winter. I really enjoy the formula. I just think it's a tad too dark for me in the winter. You will see also now when I applied that, well, now maybe it is getting a little bit better. I've been getting some sun the last couple of days, which is why I think this foundation will work for me now. And I would really like to test this foundation a bit more extensively with the corresponding powder that I showed you a few weeks ago, just to see how the two hold up together, because I've got the feeling that this powder, as much as I enjoy the finish, is not as long-lasting as my Hourglass powders. And my Hourglass powders have a similar finish, like a more luminous finish. They're not mattifying powders, but I feel like they make my foundation last longer than the one from Dior, unfortunately. But I will test that a bit more extensively and let you know in one of my next videos. So this is the finish of the foundation. It's a beautiful natural finish foundation. It is a tad less luminous than the Estee Lauder Double Wear Nude, but it's still a very nice and beautiful, like, natural finish. Now I'm going to grab the powder. So this is the powder that I was talking about, in case you haven't seen it in one of my previous videos. This is a new release from Dior. It's in the same line as the foundation, and it's a gorgeous powder. It has a beautiful, like, natural finish on the skin. It's not even a powder, it's one of those like gelée formulas, because there is no powder kick up. You can like dig your brush in there, there will be no powder kick up, because this is not quite a powder, and I really enjoy it. But like I said, I feel like I'm going for a rather warm look today, so I'm going to be busting out my Fenty Cream Bronzer in the shade Honey Glaze. So did all of you already get your orders from Pat? Or are there some of you who are also struggling with their customer service? Like, I had a very like strange exchange with someone from their customer service last week, because already last week I was like, oh, okay, this is going again in a direction where they are not going to ship the product anytime soon. Oh, let me tell you actually the rest of the shipping story because there is more to it. So I did email them already last Wednesday and I was like, look, where the fuck is my order? And then I spoke to someone from customer service who was like, oh, don't worry, your order was already shipped 2 days ago. And I was like, okay, if you say so, I believe you, although I haven't really gotten a shipping notification, which would usually be the case. And if I look at the tracking, it just says that my order is processing and not that it has been shipped. Excuse me a second, I'll get my blush. For my blush, I'm going to take one of my Melt Cream bronzers. This is the shade Lynx. Gorgeous color, gorgeous formula. I am in love with these bronzers. Oh, that's interesting. It's getting a little bit warmer here. And I don't know whether you can see, but this is starting to sweat a little bit intensively now. And then 2 days after my exchange with the girl from customer service, I did get a shipping notification. So that's a full week after I placed my order. I finally get a shipping notification and I was like, okay, you know, whatever. Going by previous experiences that I've had, if they ship it on Friday, I usually receive a notification from DHL that it will be delivered either on Monday or on Tuesday at the latest. It is Tuesday today. I woke up to no shipping notification. I went again to check on the tracking. I think also for my highlighter I'm going to go into my Glow Lust. I feel like my Glow Lust today. So my tracking still hasn't moved, like it literally hasn't moved since the day I placed my order. So there has been no indication that my order has left ever the US. So I don't fucking know what's going on. I wrote them another email today. So overall, once again, I'm super disappointed in her shipping. Maybe other people have gotten their orders within timely fashion and they're super happy with her customer service. I am not. I continue to be a very unhappy panda. By the way, I'm already going to do my lipstick because I know what eye look I'm doing and I think the lipstick is going to fit with that. I'm first going to apply my lip primer from MAC. For my lipstick, I'm going to grab one of my H&M cream lipsticks, one of my favorites. Actually, this is the shade Redwood, which is a gorgeous like terracotta brownie red. Now, as you guys have already seen from the thumbnail, we are pairing today the Divine Rose 2 with the Bronze Seduction palette. The first palette I'm going to go into is the Bronze Seduction because I would like to apply these two mattes in my crease and outer corner. I think they're going to fit very nicely with the pairing that we're going for today. And to now focus on a brand that has their shit together when it comes to pretty much everything, let's talk about the launch by Lisa Eldridge, which was this past Saturday. Let me know what you bought from this launch. I'm very, very curious. Now, Lisa really knows how to do customer service. Yes, I know she operates on a much smaller scale than Pat, but I feel like even if she was operating at the same scale, she would still have her shit together because it seems like that's the kind of person she is. I'm not saying that Pat is an unprofessional person, absolutely not. So Lisa launched a collection which features a completely new type of product for her, so face products. She has released her liquid blushes and liquid highlighters. I picked up one of the blushes. I didn't pick up any of the highlighters for now because I still have crap tons of the Auric product and I am still not completely convinced that the product from Lisa will be a good replacement for the Auric one. However, Alice has actually ordered the highlighter from Lisa and she has a sample of my Auric, so she will be able to compare the two hopefully on camera so that we can all be updated about the differences or the similarities between the two formulas. It seems to me like the product from Lisa is still more of like a classic highlighter, so something that has a bit more of a transparent base. The way Lisa described it, it contains some sort of a product that both the liquid blush and the highlighter contain, which is some sort of a polymer which creates like a mesh, which has a lifting effect on the skin, something super innovative. I loved it. So it seems like it might work really beautifully on the skin, but I don't feel like it has the one feature of Glow Lust which makes it so different from everything else, which is that little bit of coverage and the absolute lack of shimmer in the formula. Like, there is no shimmer in the formula, it's just a glow. Like you can see, there is no glitter anywhere here, it's just glow. And I'm very curious whether the product from Lisa is more like a classic, slightly shimmery highlighter over a transparent base, or is it more similar to the Auric one, because You can betcha. If the product from Lisa is similar to the one from Auric, I am absolutely going to go for a replacement from Lisa rather than Auric, because Auric costs me my right kidney to get the product here. It's very expensive to ship it. I have to pay all the like customs and import taxes. It just costs an arm and a leg to get it here. So if I can find a replacement within Europe, that would be swell. Oh, speaking of Europe, the thing that I really appreciated about Lisa launching this was that she brought back European shipping. After Brexit, she had to close her European shipping due to, you know, the additional customs and taxes that were added onto products arriving from the UK to the EU. And she wanted to just be, you know, fair to her customers. She didn't want them to be surprised negatively by additional fees they have to pay at the door when they receive the product. So she just decided to stop altogether shipping to EU until she has figured it out. And you know what? It took her a few months, but she figured it out. She has a warehouse in Europe now, so she can ship anywhere in Europe without any of us having to experience any negative issues surrounding our ordering process. So that's how you deal with shit like this. I still don't understand why Pat McGrath Labs doesn't have a European warehouse. It's just flabbergasting to me. I forgot to tell you that I went in with the deep color on a little pencil brush just to deepen my outer corners. So, what did I order? I ordered, like I said, one of the blushes. I ordered the shade Dante's Dream, which she said was like a tawny rosewood color with a little bit of like a brown, red, pink base to it, which I thought was one of the few colors that sounded like it would fit my skin tone, and it's something different from what I already have, although we shall see once it arrives here. From the rest of the colors, I think the coral shade would probably fit me really well, the shade Island Glow. I didn't order that one because I have a lot of corals, and I especially still have my Sukyu liquid blush from a couple of years ago, which is a bright coral. I didn't want to like dupe myself with the same type of product, although I'm sure Lisa's formula will be different. I'm grabbing Pixie Epoxy by Firini and applying that all over my lid. And I ordered one of the lip glosses. I ordered the shade Affair. As you guys know, Affair was one of the shades of her lipstick, the Velvet. It was one of the fastest selling shades in her previous Velvet launch. By the way, I'm going to grab the Divine Rose 2 now and apply this beautiful golden shade all over my lid. I think I was more interested in the gloss because it's like a beautiful warm caramel color, and I feel like I don't really have anything like that in a gloss formula, and it would be perfect for summer. And last but not least, I ordered one of her new luxurious Luscient lips, which is like her cream formula lipstick. I was very curious to try that. I love me a good cream lipstick formula, as you guys know. Case on point, my H&M cream lipsticks that I can never shut up about. Now I'm going to go back into the Bronze Seduction palette, just FYI, and we're going to go into VR Fire Opal and apply that all over that gold, because I'm curious how that's going to work together. I'm sure it's going to look splendid. Ooh, yes. The shade that I ordered is Spirited Away. And the one thing I'm going to say about Lisa's website, I find these lip swatches on her website, especially for like the more nudie colors, like not the bright pinks and the bright reds, I think those are pretty true to color. The colors that I'm talking about are more like the nudes and the lighter shades. They just never look in like this in real life. Like the photos that I've seen, and when I have swatched the lipsticks in real life, I feel like they just don't quite look the same. So when it comes to like lighter shades, it's always very hard to tell exactly what you're going to get, which is why I have no idea whether the way the shade Spirited Away is described and it looks on the lips of the women on the website is going to be anything like reality. But I will keep you posted, because I am going to make a video as soon as her products arrive. On my inner corner, I'm going to apply this gorgeous topper shade from the Divine Rose 2 palette. Lisa's launch was actually a pre-order, so we could already order May the 29th, which, like I said, was this past Saturday, and it's only going to ship June the 14th. And I'm not going to actually do anything to complicate it on the lower lash line. I'm basically going to go back into the two mattes that we used in my outer corner and crease area. So that's it. Aside from the highlighter, I am going to try all of the other new things that she has released, and I'm very excited about them. I'm going to go into the really deep shade now and apply that just here, very close to the lashes and only in the outer 1/3 of the lid, right here. I'm going to grab this bronzy shade from Kiko, one of their eyeshadow sticks, and pop that here in my waterline. Okay, you guys, this is it for this pet pairing video. It's not a super groundbreaking look, but I do really love how it matches my outfit. And I do have to say that as soon as the summer temperatures hit, I am immediately drawn to these two shades from the Divine Rose 2 palette, and I just want to wear them all the time, especially this gold over here, which I think might be my favorite gold that Pat has ever created. And she has created a lot of golds. Now, I'm very sorry if this video was like a little bit all over the place and a little bit ranty, but I think you will understand my frustration, and also you are like the only people in my life who can relate to the frustration. So I hope that you understand why I was a little bit negative over here and why I'm so disappointed, because as you have also seen from like my past few reviews from Pat McGrath, every fucking single video starts with a rant on her shipping that she can never get right. At least not when it comes to me. I don't know how other people are experiencing her international shipping, especially people in Europe. So if you are in Europe and you have ordered something from the latest release, please do let me know, did you already get your order, or am I not alone in being frustrated? I hope that you enjoyed the look. Do let me know what you thought of it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!